Hey guys, Kayte Spillman. I'm an adjunct professor, and I'm talking to you guys today about PR. PR was founded by Ivy Lee and Edward Bernays right after World War I, after they studied how propaganda affected the public, and they really created what would now become known as PR today. Public relations is really the arm of a corporation or a firm that speaks to the communication needs for that company. They represent how communication is going to get from the company to the public. A lot of times that is through journalists. They work hand in hand with journalists to get information to them to write articles. So about 50% of all the articles that you're going to read have a PR person that has worked with that journalist to get them the content that they need. But also in today's world, PR practitioners have created their own content channels to get that content out. So a lot of them are writing blogs and websites and running social media campaigns and doing what they need to do to get the information, the content that they need, the communications that they need out to the public by any ways that they can. So really there's two different ways now that PR people work. They work with journalists to create that earned media. It's called earned media. When a journalist works with a PR person and they get the content from the PR practitioner, then that is called earned media. They place that article into the publication, or they do it through their own channels, their own content channels that they've created. So a lot of content is created because of their own efforts to talk directly to the consumer and bypass the mass media. So PR practitioners write their own quotes for their clients because they are the experts on what to write. So they will write their own quotes and then have the sources then approve what they've said, make sure it's in the right tone. But they are the experts on what to communicate, so that's what they do. There's lots of different areas for you to go into in PR. You can go into straight public relations, where you're working with lots of different clients, or you can go into government relations or community relations or internal communications, where you're talking just to the people that work at the company. External, where you just focus on exactly external media or earned media. And then there's always, of course, crisis communications, which is I've been doing a whole lot of the last week or so with all that's going on. PR practitioners are in the business of building and protecting the reputation of their clients. So as journalists, you are worried about telling the news, telling the straight facts, telling the story. PR practitioners are working on maintaining the integrity and the building and protecting that reputation of their client. So they will present facts that build and protect the reputation of the client. They will withhold facts that don't really do that. So they're going to select the facts that are best for their client, to have them in the best light, and they will omit facts that don't do that. PR practitioners never lie. They cannot lie, but they do present the best facts for their clients at any given time. So those are kind of the biggest differences between PR and journalism, and the biggest difference between PR and advertising is that PR does not pay for the content. They work with that journalist to get content for earned media, but they do not pay for it. So they also don't have the control that an advertising person would have over the message, but they do. It is also free, and then they also have their own channels, which are relatively free. They have their own websites and newsletters and blogs and things like that they use. So those are kind of the two differences there. Those are kind of the biggest differences we wanted to hit, and if you have any questions for me, let me know. Thanks, bye.